How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson. Happy Aloha Wednesday. Wow, we have a packed show to get to here in just a little bit. The Honolulu Pride Parade is going down this weekend in Waikiki. We've got details on that. In addition to that, Outrigger Waikiki Paradise Hotel is celebrating the beloved birthday of our Hawaiian princess. A big celebration going down tomorrow. Ira Love and Kiana are in the house. We got all the details. In addition to that, the newest Hawaii reality television show streaming nation and worldwide, Oʻahu Shores. The cast is here in studio. Get all the tea in just a little bit. But before all that, we're going to toss things out to Lauren Taruya standing by near Ala Moana. How's it?
That's right, I'm here at the Ala Moana Pacific Center checking out the brand new Fertility Institute of Hawaii. This place is massive, it's state of the art, and it is so stunning. We're gonna go on in and check it out. Of course, I have to introduce the main doctors here. We've got Dr. Fratarelli here, we've got Dr. Carmon, and we're gonna kick things off with Dr. Goulet. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so first off, wow, when you walk into this place, it's like the ultimate suite, and we haven't even shown all the corners. Can you just talk about when did you guys move into this space, and how's it been so far?
Yes, we moved here a little over a year ago, July of 2024. It's been wonderful. We really outgrew our last space. We have expanded so much. We have so many services that we wanted to incorporate to be able to offer a comprehensive fertility, wellness opportunity here, and so we needed more space.
I love it, and you can really see there's so much intention in every corner. It just feels really peaceful inside, and I think that's something that you really want people to feel as they walk into a place like that. So when you think about, who this place is really for, what comes to mind?
We kept in mind that we want everybody to be able to learn about and understand their reproductive potential and keep their family building in mind. So anybody between the ages of 18 and 45 who are thinking of having children one day or now, they're welcome to reach out and contact us. We are very future forward. We do a lot of texting, and so you can go to our website, find our phone number, and text us to reach out.
I love what you said just now, because this is not just a place for people who want to get pregnant tomorrow. This could be a lot of future planning that you're talking about. So what kind of services do you offer? I know that's a lot, but if you could kind of maybe name the top services that people come here for.
So we start off with fertility workup and fertility diagnoses, but we also do fertility preservation, such as sperm banking or egg banking. We also do intrauterine inseminations as well as in vitro fertilization.
Wow.
We offer surrogacy, any fertility planning services that you may have, or wellness, wanting to learn about your fertility. Any individual should reach out.
Wow, that is like beyond the scope of what I would expect when you see like Fertility Institute of Hawaii. So if you were to kind of walk us through a first-time patient walking in, what can they expect when they arrive?
Right, after they set up an appointment, the first thing that we do is an intake, and that's done virtually, where we will get to know them a little bit better and then line up the imaging, the labs, the testing that we would want so that we can get the diagnostic information so that we can then regroup with their doctor and talk one-on-one about the details of their workup, the implications of the results, and what the next steps might be moving forward.
Wow, that sounds like a very personalized experience, which I'm sure is so important when we're talking about things like fertility. What's your #1 recommendation for how people should book their appointment or get more information before walking through these doors?
Absolutely. So they can Google us online. When you see our website, you can find our information for where to text us and reach out, and then we'll book an appointment via text. Better than calling us. But
that's amazing.
Yes.
Wow, that's so future forward. I love that, because these days we're all busy bees doing this and that, so being able to text and get an appointment, so easy. Well, thank you so much for walking us through how to start your process here at the Fertility Institute Hawaii. Make sure you stay with us, because we're going to get a backstage pass on what's behind all these doors. Back to you, Kainoa.
All right, you guys, thank you very much. We got our next two guests over here who we'll talk with in just a little bit, but the Honolulu Pride Parade and Festival is returning back to Waikiki this Saturday. It's hosted by the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation with the help of Kokua sponsors like Southwest Airlines. Honolulu Pride is one of Hawaii's largest celebrations of love, diversity, inclusivity, and authenticity. A lot to look forward to this weekend. Here with all the details, we've got Lord Ryan Lizardo. He is the Pride Festival Chair, and Kavika Hattori La'a from Southwest Airlines. Welcome into the show, you two.
Hey, Kainoa, how's it going?
Mahalo nui for taking the time. Lord, I know you're super busy, obviously being the festival chair.
It's this week.
That's right, and even something's happening tonight. Let's talk all the events taking place.
Yeah, so we have our Honolulu Pride Pauhana happening, or opening Pauhana happening at the International Marketplace today. So it starts at 5 p.m. Please make sure that you're there. And then tomorrow we have Hawaii Theater is hosting a concert with Countess Luann. So if you watch one of the Real Housewives shows of New York, you're gonna have a special time there. And then our opening party at Scarlet on Friday, and then you have the big event, the main event, right? The parade and the festival. So the parade starting at 3 p.m., starting at Ala Moana, going up to the Waikiki Shell, Kapiolani Park area. Then you come into the Waikiki Shell and join us for the festival from 5 to 9 p.m. So a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And we're not done yet.
There's more.
There's more, because on Sunday something else is happening.
Yeah, so on Sunday we have our drag brunch at the Alohilani. So come to the drag brunch, and then we also have a pool party and the closing part. Essentially, there's a lot.
There's so much. There's so much to do.
We're very excited about it, and I know that if you go to like HonoluluPride.com, you'll get to learn about all of the events that we have happening. And we're excited. It's going to be a marathon, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and if you can't make it down in person, although everyone is encouraged to check it out, Hawaii News Now will be streaming it live at 3 p.m. Kavika, I wanted to go to you as well. Obviously, community events like this not possible without so many hands coming together to support the mission. For Southwest Airlines, why is supporting the Pride Festival so important?
It's giving back, not only to the community, but also just what the LGBT Foundation is about. The love, the diversity, and inclusivity, which runs parallel with what Southwest believes in. So we're so excited to be a part of the foundation. And again, it's our second time participating in the parade, so super excited for this weekend with participants from every island that we operate out of here.
Absolutely. Okay, Kavika, we're talking story a little bit earlier. Now, as opposed to a more traditional float throughout the parade, what is Southwest Airlines going to be doing this year?
We're actually excited to showcase our employees. They're going to be out there actually walking with balloon figurines and just something different that we decided to do. Also highlighting on after the parade, we'll be doing auras. We'll be reading people's auras. We'll have a tent and a booth available down at Kapiolani Park, reading people's auras. So that should be exciting for everyone. So come out and check it out.
Yeah, and Lord, I wanted to go back to you as well, because the parade, once you get down toward the Waikiki area, it kind of breaks off and it goes into the shell.
Yep.
You're planning kind of the after pa'ina of the parade over there. What's taking place?
There's so many different things. I mean, first off, it's a whole family event, right? We have everything from different vendors, or we have a marketplace, so different people coming together from the community organizations, people selling things. So a bunch of different things that you can get involved in there. We have different food trucks that will be there as well. We have a keiki area, so we're calling it Camp Pride this year. Nice. We're going to have community organizations doing things for kids with rock painting. We have tattoos, all the different things that you can. We have a bouncy house, very excited for that. And then we have a huge, concert.
Yeah.
So we have different performances, and we have different acts that are going to be coming up. We have everything from talent, drag queens from the various different islands. We have our all-star Pride band that's going to be playing as well. It's going to be a lot of representation of the Pacific Island community, the Native Hawaiian community, and then we have our headliners, Jules Sparkers and Cornbread, who, if you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you're going to have a really good time. So I think there's going to be something for everybody, and so I encourage you to come out, and it's going to be, I mean, no pun intended, come out, right? But a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so, I mean, we're grateful for folks like Southwest, who are like our sponsors, who are going to help us get to this point. And we invite the community to be there as well.
Absolutely. And we will be there as well. Lord Kavika, thank you so much. Yeah. Now, stay with us again. If you can't make it down to the parade, Hawaii News Now, we will be live streaming it. It'll be live on air and online at hawaiinewsnow.com, beginning at 3 p.m. We'll be right back. Great job, guys.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now we are at the Fertility Institute of Hawaii and we're getting a backstage pass. I have Dr. Fraterelli with me. First of all, can you just share where are we?
We're really in the heart of what we do. This is our cryopreservation room. This is where we will store all of our specimens, the eggs that are being frozen, sperm that's being frozen, and our embryos that are frozen. You see a couple of our technologists right now working on the specimens.
Wow, that's incredible. And what are they doing specifically right now?
Right now they're just identifying the specimen that they're trying to retrieve so that we can utilize it for a patient.
Can you share, I know this is a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Really, what makes you guys so unique?
Well, we really have everything in one setting. So, from the start of the patient's care to we draw in the patient's labs and running their hormone levels and doing sperm work and embryo work, the patient never has to really leave our facility, to include getting medications.
That's incredible. I mean, I know a lot of people have to go off-site or go to multiple places, or they can't store anything here. So this is your kind of one-stop shop for everything.
It really is. When they come in, like I said, we're even the pharmacy for our patients, for our fertility patients.
That's incredible.
So when they come in for their initial visit, we give them their medications, we give them everything they need, so that they don't need to do multiple stops as they leave us to go to lab and pharmacy and elsewhere.
That's so phenomenal. And I was reading up on you. It sounds like you really offer world-class care. I've heard that people come kind of from all over the world to come and see the doctors here, and of course get these phenomenal services.
Yeah, we're very proud of that. We have we're ideally located for our international travelers. And most commonly, we'll see patients from Japan and Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and even China and other places. But those are the most common places that people will travel.
That's phenomenal. So really, all people are welcome. Now, as we kind of walk through the lab here, what else do we have here?
This is our endocrinology and andrology lab, where we will run our hormone samples for our patients, and then we will get sperm and do our sperm work, do a semen analysis, and we'll freeze sperm. And get patients' sperm ready for IVF services.
Amazing.
And as we head around the corner, we get to our IVF laboratory.
Oh my gosh, we have to see that. Let's turn the corner here.
So the IVF laboratory is really where everything kind of happens for our patients. All the magic happens. We will retrieve eggs from the back in the retrieval room, and from there the eggs will then be fertilized and stored in our specialized incubators that are over here along the wall for about 5 to 7 days. I like to think of this big lab as basically the fallopian tube for the female, because the embryo or the egg, from when it's fertilized to then goes into the uterus and starts to implant, stays in the fallopian tube for about 5 to 7 days.
That's phenomenal.
That's the same time that we keep it here. After about 5 to 7 days, we will take the embryo and we can do a biopsy on the embryo, where we take some cells that would normally become the placenta, and we can do a test called pre-implantation genetic testing, where we're looking at the chromosomal status of the embryo. It's the chromosomal status that oftentimes will determine whether or not the embryo is going to attach or not.
Wow.
Most embryos that are chromosomally abnormal will just not implant. You'll either not get pregnant or you'll miscarry. There are a few chromosomal abnormalities that can end in live birth, like Down syndrome. But the nice thing about PGT is that it allows us to get rid of those embryos and really focus on the embryos that have the most reproductive competence, and allowing patients to get pregnant.
Wow, so when people come here, it sounds like their success rates are much higher, as far as being able to get pregnant.
Well, that's really the goal. The goal is to have patients have one IVF cycle and have their very best chance of success with that one try.
Wow. Well, this sounds like the one-stop shop. Thank you so much, Dr. Fraterelli.
My pleasure.
We're not done yet. We have so much more to explore. Make sure you stay with us. I'm going to toss things back to Kainoa.
Lauren, thank you very much. Okay, so much is happening in Waikiki this weekend. We were talking about the Honolulu Pride Parade, which is coming up, and it's going to culminate over there at the Outrigger Beachcomber. But before that, Outrigger Paradise Waikiki Hotel has a magical celebration taking place tomorrow. We have Kiana Bemis and Ira Love here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the show, you two.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, we were just talking a little earlier, Kiana, about how Outrigger, so many properties, so unique, but again, it's all about coming back and supporting Hawaii.
Absolutely, and that's what's so special about Outrigger, is that we're very aligned with Pride Week, in that our Outrigger way is our philosophy. Everyone is invited, all of our properties are different, they're individual, and we celebrate them for that. So
Now, in addition to the big celebrations taking place this weekend, there's something special happening at your property tomorrow. What's taking place?
So Princess Kaiulani is celebrating her 150th birthday, and also it's our 1-year anniversary as Outrigger Waikiki Paradise. And so we are throwing a very grand soiree at the hotel itself. We will be traditional lei draping the statue, and Ocean Dreamer will be transforming our lobby into a paradise garden. We're gonna have Taimane perform her brand new song titled Pikake Princess, which was written for the princess herself.
Wow.
And then we'll have the Island Soulstress Miss Irie Love perform an acoustic set. We're also gonna have Art and Flea Marketplace so that everyone can shop local, and then we'll get a rare glimpse of the princess's belongings on display.
Now, it's such a unique opportunity for the entire Ohana to come on down there. Check out the property tomorrow, celebrating Princess Kaiulani's 150th birthday. A lot to look forward to. And you can't say the words grand soiree without Irie Love, am I right? Can we just get a shot of her hanging out, chilling on the couch right now? What are you going to be doing tomorrow?
I love that. I love that introduction. I will receive that. Yes, you know, I think that I've been really tapping into the spirit and the history of all the different women of Hawaii. And it's so beautiful how Kiana and I were able to come together and align, because I have started a movement called Mana Wahine, mentoring young women. And so it's just all in alignment for us to really be amplifying the voices of these women who, you know, did so much for Hawaii, and there's so much of their story is forgotten. So yeah, tomorrow I'm super excited to be able to sing and share mana'o and celebrate and bring her energy back into the space, reactivate her story, you know?
And I love that, and I love that you mentioned that, because tomorrow really gives the entire community an opportunity to learn about Princess Kaiulani, and she has a really unique relationship to the property, yeah?
Yes, it was her home. She was alive back in the late 1800s, but she only lived to the age of 23. And so Ainaha was what it was once called back in those days. And so what we've done is we've tried to reimagine it as Ainaha with a modern twist. And so that is what we're hoping to really reimagine tomorrow and bring to life. Again, it is a free event, so bring your family and
that
friends.
part. That's always a good part. Free.
Yes,
Free.
It is free. We just want to celebrate and honor the legacy of Princess Kaiulani.
Yes.
And we hope everyone comes to stay and play.
Awesome. What time? What time is everything
At
taking
5
place?
p.m. And then Taimane is going to go on at 5:30 p.m. Irie is going to perform at 6:30 p.m.
Okay, awesome. And then what's next for you? We got upcoming concerts. We're going into the holiday season. What's
Yes,
happening?
I just released a new song. It's called Reincarnation. We have another one coming out this month, and then the full album is going to be in November. I have a book coming out. I'm going to be doing a talk at Outrigger Paradise. So many beautiful things that are happening and developing. So I'm excited to continue to share.
All right, we're excited to have you, and always a pleasure to welcome you into the set.
Mahalo.
Mahalo nui. Make sure you check them out tomorrow, gang. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We'll be right back. Awesome.
Yes,
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Take a look at the set. The brand new show, Oʻahu Shores, has hit Peacock. Get to know these people right here because they're celebrating all of Hawaii all over the world. That's Raven Wood, Rachel Peterson, Sky Baker, Kamalani Pico. In the back, the fellas, Marcus He, Alex Fowler, and Keolu Ramos. We don't have Kawi with us right now, but we're very excited to welcome the entire cast of Oʻahu Shores. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for having us. All right, let's catch up right now. Raven, we'll start with you. You've got the mic. What is life like? What has it been like since the show has come out?
It's been amazing. We've gotten a lot of support and we're all having a really fun time just being all together, and we're making a lot of more memories and having a lot of fun all together.
Right on. Okay, Rachel, I would imagine when you're cruising beach, going into the grocery stores, are people like, hey, are you the girl? You're on Oʻahu Shores.
Yeah, I've definitely had a few interactions where people come up to me and they're like, wait, you're from that show, Oʻahu Shores. And actually, we went to the UH game. I went with Keolu and Marcus. And
Great game, by the way.
Yeah, we had a group in front of us asking, oh, we were just watching the Oʻahu Shores. But yeah,
awesome.
It's been fun.
Sky, how about you?
Same as what Raven and Rachel said. I think overall it's an exciting feeling. It's new to us, but I think we're embracing it. So it's been fun.
Very interesting. Kamalani, coming from Molokai, I have some Ohana over there on Molokai. Has this, what is it like for you when you go back home to Molokai now, given that the show has come out and you get to feature parts of your home too?
It's been an honor, truly being from Molokai and coming this far. You know, we're very limited on resources and opportunities there. And my ohana, my family and friends have been nothing but so supportive, and they all love the show. And it's been an awesome experience, amazing, just so amazing. And I've been getting a lot of sponsorships, brand deals, a lot of opportunities that also followed from the show. We also had a meet and greet at Key Nightclub, and we had a lot of fans that came out, and it was so awesome, so much fun, and we love our fans. It's been such a amazing experience.
Good for you. I'm gonna ask you, come on, I just want you to put the mic right back over there to Brother Keolu. Now, before you three brothers talk, you guys know that everyone's jealous of you guys, right? Like you must know that.
We're still the same local brothers. We're still the same brothers.
All right, so Keolu, we know Mililani boy, what's it been like for you, bro?
I think it's cool. I think, you know, like Hawaii's so small, you know, you don't know who knows your parents, and you're always like, hey, I know you, and I'm like, okay, they're my mom or my dad, and it's weird. People are like, I was in the elevator, and the FedEx guy was like, you're Keolu Ramos. I was like, oh, like, do you know my mom, my dad? And it's just, you know, getting used to like that kind of exposure. But I mean, we're still the same local boys and local girls here. So it's been really fun. So
very cool. Alex, how's it been for you? I don't want to give away too much for those of you out there who haven't seen it just yet, but there's a little bit of drama that takes place throughout the season. Some of it that you're involved in, whether you are or not is up for debate, but how's it been for you, bro?
It's definitely been a crazy experience. You know, no one helps you prepare for this. You know, I'm at the grocery store, someone stops me, I'm at work, my clients call me and they're saying, hey, I think I saw you on a TV show.
And you look super ripped, by the way. What's that about?
Yeah, but it's definitely been a really fun experience so far.
Awesome. And then can you go ahead and caption your ab workout later for all of us? Because I was like, oh, these guys are looking sharp, man.
Follow me on Instagram. I'll show you guys the workout.
There you go. Marcus, we were just talking, bro.
Yes.
You were at like a isolated beach and some random guy's like, bro, you're the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, life's been crazy so far. Definitely a lot of people and a lot of interactions on social media. Like, I have family members from like the mainland calling me. Yesterday I was at a private beach, you know, just hanging out and just enjoying the sunset. And this random guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, I know you. I was like, I don't know if I know you, but what's up, man? I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you. He's like, yeah, you're from that show, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's me, man. And then he was just talking about the show and like talking about how he knows some of the cast members and how much he liked it so far. So it's just been a real honor to you know, meet so many new people, you know, talk to a lot of old friends and new friends as well, but truly a blessing overall.
Very cool. I want you to hand it back over there to Keolu, because we were talking a little bit earlier as well, because this is a unique opportunity to not only showcase Hawaii lifestyle, but a lot of the local businesses and partnerships here at home, because that's featured a lot in the show.
Absolutely. You know, being on Peacock, it's really fortunate to have that kind of platform, and we wanted to really, you know, support local businesses, you know, shout out Auntie Kapua,
Yeah.
Kiolanui's at Moani's, you know, other brands like Hawaii's Finest, Oʻahu Golf Apparel, Tim, you know, and especially with the girls too. I mean, I don't really wear, you know, Lex Breezy too much, or all those nice dresses, but all the girls
She
get
got
a lot
Aloha
of the
shirts too,
clothing.
though, Brian.
She does. She
yeah,
do.
I see
know.
Aloha shirts in all your
Lex,
guys'
I gotta
pictures.
come check you out. But a lot of the girls had, you know, their sponsorships too. So we tried to use a platform to, you know, get those brands out there as well. It's not only us; it's all of Hawaii. So
Awesome. I want you to take that mic. We're going to hand it to Kamalani. Kamalani, as we head back this way as well, hang on to that because, you know, this is a unique opportunity to show. Molokai is such a unique and special place. What was that like for you being able to take the crew back there and feature that?
It was a very amazing experience. I was very strict with what we were able to do there and what we could film, what we couldn't film. I got permission from my ohana, from my leaders, from
The whole crew's like,
supervisor.
hey, welcome to Molokai, bro.
Yes. It was really awesome to share with everyone the lifestyle without exploiting at the same time. I try to keep it as respectful as possible, as I love my home island and I want to protect her and my people. And it was awesome to show our production who flew in from New York and from LA. And these people work on huge shows like The Real Housewives and the Kardashians. So to see them film me cleaning fish and you know, with my chickens and my pigs, they were mind blown watching it because people look at me and they don't think I'm that girl, but I am.
Watch
that.
the show. She's
I'm that
girl.
homestead ho'olehua girl, and I say that proudly.
I love that. Okay, Rachel Scott, let's go to you too, because coming from Guam, you mentioned, I think in other interviews, there's so many similarities, right? Like, especially for the viewers that are here, to connect with kind of your guys' unique perspective for the show. How was that?
Yeah, so pretty much what Keolu was saying just earlier, everyone from Guam knows each other. Like, Guam is very small in the sense it's 32 miles long, 12 miles wide. So everybody knows everybody, and it's just that island feeling where everyone treats each other like family. It doesn't matter if you're blood related or not, that's family, and everyone is actually related in some way, somehow. So like what Kama said in another interview, you know, like she has to, or actually on the show about, she has to make sure she's not dating her cousin. It's the same thing. So
Hawaii problem.
Very similar.
Island problems, for sure.
Absolutely.
I love that. Okay, well, you have a couple of minutes left, but with Halloween around the corner, I wanted to have like a little bit of fun with you guys. So I want you to take the mic. We're gonna go to Rachel. Rachel, Raven's sitting right next to you.
Yeah.
What, with Halloween around the corner, when you think about villains, iconic TV or movie villains, who do you think matches up most similar to Raven?
Gosh, she's not a villain, but if I were to, I'd probably say Regina George.
Ooh. I love it. Okay, Raven, let's go to you. What Halloween candy do you think best describes Marcus sitting behind you?
Ooh, one that you like are tasting a flavor and then it changes into a completely different flavor. That's definitely Marcus. Yeah.
Sweet and sour.
and then sour, for sure.
Any follow-up to that? Any other input? What about, I mean, you've got to, what about Alex? What would Alex be?
As a candy? A Tootsie Roll.
Let's go back to, actually, let's pass that back to Marcus. There we go. Marcus, do we have a Halloween costume? Have you decided what you're going to be this year?
Yeah, so I'm probably going to reuse one of my favorite costumes that I've ever did in the past. I'm a big fan of the show iCarly back in the day, and then there's this guy named Tebow on the show, and he goes around in like a bandana, orange shirt, and he sells bagels on a stick. So that's what I'm going to be. It's just one of like an homage to like one of my favorite TV shows. It's very unique.
That is a costume. Okay, what's the Halloween? Can we tee up anything? I think we got time for one more. What is the Halloween plan for the cast? You guys partying together? Yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Some of us are already.
I think Alex is just gonna pass out candy outside because he doesn't celebrate Halloween anymore.
Trick or treating.
Yeah, Dad Alex over here.
I love the high.
Yeah, we'll probably go to the Hyatt. We'll be at the
Oʻahu
Hyatt.
Shores is going to be out and partying. That's what you
That's
guys
what
need
we'll
to
be.
know. But hey, honestly, to all of you guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
Make sure you check out Oʻahu Shores Peacock. All 6 episodes, you can stream it right now. We'll be right back.
Love you, Mom.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now we are still at the Fertility Institute of Hawaii, but we are yet in another space. And here I've got Dr. Carmon to talk all about it. So where exactly are we now?
So this is our, I love the vibes, the energy here. This is our operating suite. So this is where we recover. So this little bay that you just popped out of is where patients kind of recover right after their procedures. And if you come over this way, I'll give you a little peek of our state-of-the-art procedure room here. So we actually have the ability to provide anesthesia for our patients who are doing IVF procedures and other minor procedures. And then they make their way over to the recovery room here afterwards, so we make them very, very comfortable. And I think a really, really important point of people who are considering doing fertility treatment is it doesn't have to be painful.
Oh my gosh, that is always so important, right? I think that's like one of the #1 concerns is like what's gonna happen to me?
Yeah.
And I think you guys have done such a phenomenal job making this place feel super comfortable, but also just very, like when you're talking about comprehensive care and all the things that you offer, just so accessible as well. Can you talk about, you know, just how many people can walk through these doors and who you guys really are for?
So obviously we're for everyone. Okay, we see the gamut of patients here, from patients who are young and might have fertility issues to those who are older and know they have fertility issues. We also offer a lot of services specifically to male patients. We actually have a male fertility-centered provider. A lot of centers don't necessarily provide enough resources towards male fertility, I believe. And we also do a lot of work with the LGBTQ+ population. And of course, we will be at the Pride Festival this weekend, so come see us there. We'll have a booth. Yeah, and I think for people who are just kind of thinking about when they should be coming in, for example, if you are young, under 35 years old, having trouble conceiving, it's okay to wait a full year and then come in. If you're 35 and over, best to wait only 6 months. If you have a known fertility problem, or you know you're going to need help, you might be in a same-sex relationship, then definitely come in sooner. You don't have to wait that full year.
That's great advice. And one other thing that we were kind of talking about a little bit earlier is the research that is also done here. Can you share some of that work with me as well?
Yeah, so here we actually have a number of research projects that we're involved with in, and coming up we are going to be part of a clinical trial that may be providing free IVF services to patients who qualify.
Oh my gosh.
Most patients will have some type of insurance coverage that can help provide for a lot of the services here, but especially for patients who may not, if they qualify for the research study, they'll get all of it at no cost to them.
Wow, you're truly making it so accessible to everyone, and I think that's really wonderful. I've just felt so warm, and it's really lovely to be here. For anyone who wants to come and experience this on their own, you know, what's your best advice for them?
I think definitely go to our website, ivfcenterhawaii.com. We have a lot of good info there. Obviously, our contact info, and just, you know, give us a call.
Perfect. Well, Dr. Carmon, thank you so much for walking me through today. And of course, everything will be up on our High Now Daily website, so make sure you go there and check it out. You're watching High Now Daily, and we'll be right back.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. We're having quite a show, wouldn't you say? We're going to welcome in our next group of cast members over here, as we got a wonderful event that's going down this weekend at Kualoa Ranch. Trini Kaupuiki Clark is here from Make-A-Wish Hawaii. Kathy Rita as well. Professional bull rider Cody Nance is hanging out, and this is my new best friend. This is Brutus, the rodeo clown over here. That's right. That's right. You can find all of them this weekend, as I mentioned. Kathy, what's taking place at Kualoa?
All right, this weekend, October 18 and 19, out at the Kualoa Ranch, we're having our 8th annual Rope for Wishes Rodeo. It is a benefit roping and rodeo for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And we've got lots of exciting events, great people, family, food, fun, and a lot of entertainment.
There you go, a wonderful Ohana event for everybody to check out. I feel like this culture is just, Hawaii has such a nostalgia for rodeo and paneolos and cowboys here at home. Kathy, what's on the table though?
Well, we just brought some displays out here. We got some fantastic, this year we're giving out some of our sponsors from our rodeo. And this is just a buckle, this is our Lazy L Ranch hat, and our contestants will be competing for the championship round on Sunday, October 19th, to win a beautiful buckle.
Holy cow. And you mentioned as well, all of this going back to support, Wish Keiki that are here in Hawaii. Trini, let's talk about the partnership and how this goes back to supporting the work of your organization.
Sure. We could not do what we do without the community support, and we are so grateful to Lazy Owl Ranch, Kualoa Ranch, all of our special guests here today. Taking photos, I can see it there.
Brutus is doing one of rodeo closet. Yeah, wait, we're gonna do this one and this one too.
Part of the proceeds from this event will go towards the Wishes Forever endowment in memory of Wish Kid Tayo, a really remarkable young man, 19 years old, from Kaneohe, who really dreamed of starting his own business. Tayo's wish was to have a hydraulic dump trailer. And unfortunately, he had cancer, and shortly after his wish was granted, he did pass away. But this is so incredible, Kainoa. His family sold the trailer, donated the funds from the sale of that trailer to Make-A-Wish. And then Debbie Bacon, Glenn Ferrier from Leadership Works heard about this, was so inspired by it. They also contributed to Make-A-Wish, and that's how the Wishes Forever endowment was born. And so money's raised every year will help grant wishes for local children with critical illnesses. And Tayo was all about giving back. He was such an incredible young man, and so
and an amazing way to honor his legacy.
It'll just keep
and
granting wishes for years to come.
We love that. Cody and Brutus, I want to go to you two as well. These guys are fresh off the plane. You just came in from where? Where'd you guys come in from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. You're a professional bull rider, man. What's that like?
Oh, it's crazy. Here today, gone tomorrow.
And you're going to be out at the rodeo this weekend. What are you going to be doing?
I'll be riding bulls. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll be competing in the bull riding.
that makes sense. For people who are out there who obviously, like myself, have never been on top of a bull or wanted to, question what that was like, what is it like?
Oh, it's wild. It's a wild ride, obviously. I mean, these bulls, they are bred to buck, and the genetics are driven them to do it. I mean, so it's just like any other sport, it's intense, takes a lot of training and preparation, and so for me, it's like a roller coaster ride, and you don't get to see a whole lot that's going on. It's more off of feel and reaction, and so yeah, the bulls are unpredictable. So you ain't got time to think about nothing.
That's right. Hey, speaking of unpredictable, Brutus is also kind of unpredictable. He's been taking pictures, talking story. Now, as the rodeo clown, what are you doing over there, Brutus? It sounds like a little bit of everything.
Well, let me just tell you that the crayons in my box are a little bit different. I sharpen them a little bit different. I may wear a different helmet, but we've got a bunch of games to play. We've got a bunch of jokes to tell. We've got a bunch of entertainment. I need some of you contestants to come out, hang out with me, and play the games, get involved, getting out in the arena. And we've got t-shirts to give away. We've got different prizes. We got some fun games. And hopefully whenever I tell a joke, you don't just sit around and not laugh, because that's the worst thing for me. But we're going to tell them anyway, and I don't care.
That's right. Come on down and check them out. Rodeo clowns, though, they're one of the heartbeats of the rodeo all the time. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
What's over here, though, Cody? I did want to kind of like showcase what we have over here.
Yeah, it's just some of the equipment. The team ropers, breakaway ropers. There's lots of different sports within the rodeo. They use a lasso rope to be able to rope the steers or calves or whatever they do. And then for me, this is my rope that I use for riding bulls. So. You can, I get rosin on it, it gets real sticky, you put your hand in here.
So this is the lifeline right here.
Yeah, this is your only seatbelt. So this part right here, the tail actually goes through the hand, wraps around and everything, and cinches down snug on the bull. This is a protective vest. It's not bulletproof. You can tell it needs to be loose a little bit so you can move. And then the straps are for flash and also a little bit of protection if the bull.
And that's what stands between you and 1,000 pounds of. Who knows what? Yeah.
1 to 2,500 pounds. Yeah.
All right. Now, don't forget you can see Brutus and Cody at this weekend's rodeo as well. Kathy, how do people get tickets?
Well, we are sold out for Saturday night show, but you can come on down Saturday morning from 9 o'clock till about 4 o'clock and watch the pre-qualification round. And on Sunday, we have tickets available. Go to Rope for Wishes High or tinyurl.com to look for tickets and be there for our championship round on Sunday for see what cowboys and cowgirls will go home with their beautiful buckles.
There you go. A lot to look forward to. Really quick before we hit the break, Trina, you had another opportunity for people to support me.
We have an auction that's available right now, swingforwishes.com. We've got our golf tournament happening tomorrow, but there's so many great auction items, so go check it out, swingforwishes.com.
You four, thank you all so much. We will
You're
see
getting
you
on
out.
the bull.
Am I?
Yes.
We're going to hit the
putting you on
break
the
right
bull.
now. Me and Bruno's going to Right Now Daily. You think I got what it takes, man?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Jardin Academy has an open house coming up Saturday, November 8th. Here to tell us more about this school located on the east side over in Kailua is Jennifer Souza. Welcome into the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Mahalo nui for being here. I should point out as
Thank
well,
you.
she used to be my teacher, so I can tell you she's an expert at what she does. Let's talk story about Jardin. What's happening?
Yes, come. We want to invite everybody out to our open house on Saturday the 8th, like you said, down at the old Kailua Drive-In location. All our teachers will be there. All our we have some student and parent ambassadors to give tours, and just come and check out all the opportunities that Jardin provides.
We were talking story a little earlier as well. There's so many different programs and initiatives that are available for students. Yeah, even interactive arts being one of them.
Yes, yes. We're really excited this year. We have we're building a new Arts and Innovation Center. It's a 2-story building for our 6th through 12th grade. There's going to be robotics labs, art labs, chorus, band, lots of ceramics. So a nice space where everybody can create and collaborate together.
And when we're talking about the keiki that you folks are able to serve, this is K all the way through 12, right?
PK to 12.
Okay.
3-year-olds all the way to 17, 18-year-olds.
What do you think makes Jardin Academy so unique? And what I find fascinating about looking at these pictures, a lot of them aren't taking place in like a traditional classroom.
Yes, we have a big experiential education department. We work it into the student schedules, so they're doing hands-on activities and projects. They're out in the community, making a difference, doing impactful work. So yeah.
An
we're
opportunity,
excited.
yeah, an opportunity for the students to learn far beyond just the, being in the classroom.
Yeah,
all day, which
outside
is
of the
nice,
classroom. So what's super exciting is we're right next to Kauainui Marsh.
Yeah.
A portion of that is Kahanaiki, and the students go down and do a lot of stewardship and cultivation of that land, and they're learning so much about native plants and the ecosystem down there. And so during our open house, the DLNR is going to be hosting a makahiki celebration down there. So we encourage people to come and spend some time at open house and then walk over and do the makahiki celebration and see what our kids get to experience.
Cool. So
all the time.
And what ages is that, or when do?
Open to the public.
Okay,
and
awesome.
yeah, our students from PK all the way up to 12th grade get to go out and do work there.
Now,
outside the classroom.
we were talking a little bit earlier as well. You've been there now over 2 decades at Jardin Academy.
Yeah.
What do you think just makes the structure of the education, what the academy is able to offer so unique?
Yeah, 23 years. I've seen it go through a lot of changes. We have the International Baccalaureate program, so we're the only school that is IB from PK all the way to 12th grade. So it's the best preparation for college. Our students are going away and they're so well prepared and they're not dropping out. They can handle the rigor.
Yeah.
They're just doing good things out there. So yeah, it prepares them well.
Okay, so we have the open house taking place November 8th. What time does that start? How do people get more information? And what's kind of going to be taking place at the open house?
Yep, at open house, it's going to be on Saturday the 8th from 9 to 12. We're going to have tours. We're going to have refreshments, activities, playgrounds will be open. You can see the new preschool that was just built, and then the Arts and Innovation Center that's in the process of being built. And just find out about our school. Our whole leadership team will be there, and all of our teachers will be there to meet parents and families.
Awesome.
So,
Jennifer,
yeah, come
thank you
on
so
down.
much for the time. And
Thank
again,
you.
open house, November 8th. Make sure you check it out, Jardin. One of the true gems of the east side over there in Kailua as well. We're going to head to break. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. That is a live look from Kamakana Ali'i in Kapolei. This is the views and vibes from Oahu's west side. They got a few fun events coming up this Halloween. There's going to be a costume contest Sunday, October 26th from 1 to 3 p.m. Then there's also going to be trick-or-treating 6 to 8 p.m. on Halloween as well. So visit kamakanaalii.com for more details. It is officially spooky season in the island. Speaking of spooky, you're back here. Corey Nance, he's got a spooky job, professional bull rider, 15 years. Just flew in today from Tennessee. Brought his friend Brutus over here, the rodeo clown. Kathy Reed's already got him. Whoa.
That ain't fair. I wasn't ready.
Look how good. Rope for Wishes is going down this weekend. You can see all three of them.
It's always a woman picking on me.
Brutus, that was quick.
Man.
Kathy is a trained professional, I can tell.
Yeah, she made it. All right, my turn.
Cowgirl. What is the art of the lasso?
It's all in the wrist. I'm just having that motion of just like rolling your wrist over to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty easy once you get it. It's natural. And roping is like a lot of hand-eye coordination. You got to have that hand-eye coordination to do it. But I just did the backward loop. If you're out in the pasture,
She's fast, man. She was like, woo, like Jackie Chan. Like, woo.
And the
I didn't even know where it was coming from.
Might I add.
Right?
That's a sneaky loop.
The sneaky loop.
The sneaky loop.
Kathy, I want you to tell everyone, because this is what people are going to be vying for this weekend, though, right? Over there at Kualoa. What do me and Brutus have?
All right, so this is our Keiki Barrel Racing Champion, and then we're gonna have a wild event. It's called the Wild Cow Milking. We turn 5 cows out there, and the team has to go out there, rope it, take it, and melt the cow, and then they'll win the bucko, and then our team roping. So we got a lot of fun events, a lot of rodeo events, and we can't do this without Kualoa Ranch, who's allowed us to be our co-host. They sponsor the event, the arena for us, and
Mahalo nui for them. Make sure you check it out. Rope for Wishes going down this weekend. Cody, Brutus, Kathy, thank you. Should we try one more? Let's get one more. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. One more.
We'll catch them again.